Can you just give us your overall thoughts on the match?
Before we even went out there today, we were talking about, we've been split. We both went 4-4 or 4 games each time we played, and we talked about the execution of the game, and it's 2 great teams that were getting ready to play, and whichever team executed the game at the highest level was going to win. And I think that in the times that we've played New Mexico State, the times that we've watched them, they were in system a lot tonight, and I think they played at a really high level. I felt like they probably played the best that I've seen them play this year, and the difference with that is I think they're probably a little bit more experienced than we are, with the number of seniors that they have and the type of matches that they've been in so far in their careers. And I think that's something that, our program that we need to strive to. We finished second this year, and we have to strive to be that team. And I think that, it's really hard on our seniors right now. And then when you look at, our returners, this is a good learning lesson for them for the future.
Do you want to just talk about the season as a whole, getting the 2 seed and?
Yeah, I thought if you look at our season as a whole, we definitely got better as the season went on, and that's what you want. You get better, you peak towards the end, and I thought our team did that. We had some great matches, and I think the difference between getting a few more wins is just closing some things out and, having that expectation of winning. And I think that our kids felt that this year. We practiced at 6 in the morning, 3 days a week, and not once did these girls complain. They were really locked in. They were here for the right reasons. They were focused on the end goal, and, it just didn't work out tonight.
You mentioned your seniors. You just talk about what you're losing.
Yeah, well, we lose Riley Walker, number 6, and she's been, all 3 of these medals have competed. She's best off 1 foot behind. She actually had a career night when we played New Mexico State at home. She had 18 kills on 20 attempts and no errors. And, we tried to look at that a little bit tonight, but it just didn't work. She was a transfer, so we've had her for about a year and a half. Cassie Hamilton, I think she was 5 or 6 digs away from breaking the all-time dig record. So I think that's a little heartbreaking for her. But, Libero, great, back row player. She's led the conference in digs this year. Definitely has been a backbone of our program and our success. And then Alicia Milo, if you look at, there's a kid that's a 5th year and has peaked and become like this has been her best year. To get no awards up to this point, and then she got WAC Player of the Week, WAC First Team. We're really proud of them. It's pretty amazing.
You talk about them executing. How much of it was the passing? What percentage was just that their passing was?
Oh, I think wins come from serving and passing. That's a big part of the game, and I think they outpassed us for sure. And I felt like, I think we probably could have served a little bit tougher, but I felt like the kids were, we were trying to push them deep and short and mixing some things in, and they just passed really well. They were able to stay in system. They kept their middle involved. They kept their right side involved, and and that was just something that worked out. Our right side, we struggled offensively, and we didn't have the balance there that we are used to, even though, we're still not balanced out quite right. But, I think that they just overall executed tonight much better than we did. And I really don't, when I say that, it's not that we were bad. It's just that they were a little bit better. I thought we did some good things, but they were just a little step ahead.
Sorry, I got to ask this question. If it's Hawaii tomorrow night, what more does New Mexico State need to do?
If New Mexico State can pass and I think stay in system the way that they did today, I think it's going to be a pretty tough match. I think that the more that they can, run their middle and run that right side and kind of challenge Hawaii a little bit to stay balanced all the way through, and then their outsides are doing some things differently. They're using the line a little bit more than they have in the past, and putting some more shots, running some more X plays. So I think it's going to be it's going to be a tough match.
Thank you.
Obviously, New Mexico State executed really well, but how did you think your team looked coming out in the kind of dealing with being the number 2 seed in a semifinal match against a good team? What did you think about the way your team came out?
I thought when you look at it, we were executing side and out, back and forth all the way those first 2 games. I think the only difference was we got behind by 2 or 3 points in game 2. And I felt like we were ready. I mean, the kids were locked in. They were ready. They were ready to compete. I think having that bye is a great thing, but it also makes kids a little anxious because they haven't played yet. They're kind of sitting around and waiting, and they were kind of ready to go. Where New Mexico State's got that 1 game under their belt in the arena. I think that makes a little bit of a difference. But I felt like the kids came out. They were doing the things that we were asking them. We just weren't able to close it out.
Thank you.
Yep.